Okay, so hopefully you can see and hear me. What I've got with me is what I believe to be an opossum skull. I'm not sure, but, well, to give some people reference if they want to make sure of that, I live in the foothills of Sierra Nevada mountains, and it's got a nice fang here that fits right inside, and there it falls off. It's not that big of a skull, you know, smaller than my hand, and about the length from the tip of my middle finger to the bottom of my palm. Let's see, what else might help in the identification of this creature. Mostly you can see right in here big muscle openings for the jaw and very small brain cavity right here. If you can, trying to get this, it's kind of hard to work like this, sorry, but you can see right here is the brain cavity, up here is the nose, as you can see, that's the nose. It's probably very difficult for you all to see it with very great detail as I can, but, you know, hopefully you can see it clearly enough to give some identification for it, if you in fact do have an idea. If not, you can just, you know, look in awe or something, I don't know. But yeah, the story behind this guy was, well, right out here we were taking apart our deck, and I found the skull. And so I naturally got curious and wondered what else there would be. And you can't really see it, but let me see if I can show you. Right there is the bone collection. Now, if you can tell me which bone I'm missing, because there's one big bone that I'm missing that really annoys me, so somehow, some way I may have to get underneath our new deck to try and find that bone. And if you can tell which bone that is, good for you. I'll probably explain which bone it is fairly soon. It is in fact the pelvis. I'm missing the pelvis, which is such a shame because, you know, the skull is good sized bone. It's, if you find all the other bones and not the head, it's really kind of shocking. And the pelvis is, you know, around the same size comparatively to the others. But no, I mean, I have both scapulas, I have both of the lower jaw bones, and then it looks like I have all of the arm and leg bones, but, well, no, actually, those are probably what I'm looking at is probably the leg bones. I'm probably missing a few arms, and from there everything is basically spine, ribs, and tarsals, carpals, metatarsals, metacarpals. So yeah, that's just what I found. Well, actually, it's not that recent. It's about a year and a half old. It's just now that I decided to get it out because I was planning on showing this to my teacher, or my bio teacher, and maybe getting his help in identification, and maybe his help in putting together the pieces that I have, and showing the entire creature. Unfortunately, it is very fragile. Okay, he isn't falling apart now, but originally these two at the very tip, they were off. Right here, that was off, and all that, so it was just a mess. But yeah, You know, if you want another video, just ask. I'll be glad to give it to you. I'll probably take the camera in a bit closer so you can actually see the bones that I have. Unfortunately, I feel really bad because a few of them are broken, in fact. The ones that I know are broken are actually just ribs, so they aren't too big of a deal, but it's really nice to have the complete set, especially being that this is my very first archaeological find, if you can call it that. It's really just, I was curious and bored one day, so I decided to go digging. Yeah. So, that's one of my fun little stories. Thank you for listening if you really paid attention.